Hey there, Justin from U-Joint Off-Road in Colorado here again. Sending this real pretty 2014 5.4 regular body home to Montana today. This thing's very, very good condition. It's only got 36,000 miles on it. So pretty much a perfect van to start with. So started off with all our standard recipe stuff. It's got our FB002 front bumper. With the same standard rigid lights we always use. So the innermost one here is a spot beam, and then the inner one is an amber flood, and then the outer one is a clear flood. So you got different types of light for different situations. Warren VR12S winch, got some Warren shackles, got our front receiver, the Anderson plug and the OBA are both hooked up, working. The Anderson plug just gives you a direct battery access without having to have your hood popped. So standard 6-inch four-wheel drive conversion, Fox 2.0s, custom spec Alcan springs made right here in Grand Junction, Colorado. So we got a Method 701 and a 17x9 with a 35 1250 17 Falcon Wild Peak AT3W tire on that. This one got a stage 2 axle. I call it the stage 2 plus. So it's got a Spintech front hub conversion. So it's got serviceable wheel bearings. It's got the big SSBC 8-piston calipers. And then this one actually got 488 gears in it with a Detroit True Track. So as far as gear ratio choice on these things goes, I build them a little bit differently here depending on where it's going. So if it's going to some sort of like really mountainous area, someplace where you got a lot of hills and passes to go up and over, these 5.4s really like to have a 488 gear in them with a 35-inch tire. It just makes it a little bit easier for them to pull the hills. There's a little bit of a penalty to be paid for a little bit higher RPM on the highway, but overall it's worth it to get these things pulling the hills basically like they're stock still. So this one got Illumina side steps on it. And then of course our standard NV271 transfer case with custom built 1350 CV drive shafts front and back. These are all built from scratch. Out back in this one, we did the Bushwhacker fender flares as well on here. And then in the back, we rebuilt the stock semi-float Dana 60 with 488 gears and an aux locker as well. And then this one did also get our OBA mounts in the standard position down here. Here's your tank, here's your compressor, and we've got ports front and back. And this one got a rear bumper as well. All the goodies. And then inside the bumper, Pelican box. We've got our lip and our shelf that make it much more usable for storage. The only other thing we did to this one, it sat outside for a long time. So I'm sure anybody that's familiar with Econolines is familiar with gutter seal issues. So the gutter seal was kind of cracking on this one a little bit. So instead of having it sprayed, we wound up just kind of resealing the gutter up on the top, and then we had the whole roof Line-X'd. So that's it on this one. Super pretty van. It drives absolutely flawlessly. We like to put about 400 or 500 miles on each one of them we finish, and this one just finished up its 500 miles yesterday. I'm in love with it, so hope the customer enjoys it too. If you have any questions, you can email me at the Colorado shop, justin@ujointoffroad.com, or if you're inquiring about a DIY kit or an install in North Carolina, email chris@ujointoffroad.com.